Hi, welcome to VSC. I want to make sure that we are indeed. Oh yeah, we're good. That's 6 feet right there. We've got at least another foot. Welcome to 6 Feet Apart. Welcome to VSC. And I'm super excited to do this. I get to be one of the hosts and kind of introduce you to our virtual programming. I want to talk to you about some guest artists that we have, some writers, some live opportunities. So this is going to be the platform that you can see us a few mornings a week, get to know what we're up to, what we're doing, how much we miss you, how much you miss us. On behalf of all of Vermont Studio Center, welcome to Virtual VSC. Our first guest today is somebody I'm very excited to introduce you to. He's not only a very good friend of mine, that's not why he's our first guest. He is also a very good friend of yours. He has been a resident at VSC a number of times, and he also was a staff artist a couple of times. He's currently now working at Penland School of Craft down in North Carolina. So he is, your residency kind of guy. Our very own Tom Condon. He used to be ours. I can't wait to show you what he's up to, what he's doing, what he's working on. Basically, we gave the floor to Tom. So without further ado, Tom, are you ready?
Yeah. Wait. Are we doing all of this right now? Is this all happening? Well, what can I say? I'm not with you anymore. I'm somewhere else. I'm in Penland. And actually, I'm not even in Penland. I'm in Virginia, but I'm kind of in Penland. I'm working virtually for Penland. So, there's a whole new twist on this artist residency, craft school, art hobo life thing that I have going on. Now it's become just really filled with a whole lot of ones and zeros. And it's something that I'm getting used to. When I spit, when I talk, it doesn't land on the people anymore, which is really good. Other than that, I often wonder why my head looks red in every single lighting situation that I can possibly work out. So that's something I'm working on creatively, of course. So I do have plans to make art while I am working. Am I at large? Is that how this works? Am I Tom, the photo coordinator, photo drawing and painting coordinator at large for Penland now? Let's just go with it. While I'm at large in Richmond, virtually at Penland, also, talking to all you beautiful people out there, I plan on taking a deep dive into the wonderful world of cyanotypes. It seemed like the only kind of photographic thing that I could really bring with me and work on outside of a darkroom. So I'm excited about that. It's fun to be thinking about making my work in a different mode. I think about it all the time. When I was at VSC, I got to focus kind of exclusively on one process or mode of working, and it was a unique experience because before coming to Vermont Studio Center as a staff artist, I really moved from kind of one material to another very quickly, or one type of work to another, and I don't think I ever really kind of settled into being that connected to one process ever before. The process of making chemograms, which is very, very exciting. I think that I've always been within the kind of cameraless photographic world, but chemograms are a very unique kind of magical beast that I never tamed and I never will. I look forward to starting them again, going down to Penland. My professional life changed a lot. I'm surrounded by brilliant people, much like I was at Vermont Studio Center. It's almost exactly the same thing, but just more people. And the studios are phenomenal. I'm impressed over and over again with how much Penland really puts into the facilities that they have for the teachers and students that come there to learn and teach. I can use the dark room if it's not getting, in the way of the classes or the teaching that's going on. And at times there are no classes scheduled and the dark room becomes mine completely, which is wonderful. But yeah, my work is a little bit kind of on pause right now. When I got to Penland, I had a whole new job to learn that is actually similar to the work that we did together as staff artists in terms of, our relationships with the residents, now the students, and kind of really looking out for them and making sure that their time is as beneficial to them as it can possibly be. I'm doing a lot more administrative work now, and I was a little bit worried that I wasn't making enough work. I think I've probably made at the most 10, I might be being generous with myself, maybe 8 prints since I got to Penland. Yeah, every time I start a new job, it takes me a while to kind of settle in and feel like I know what I'm doing there as a professional. Hopefully I'm doing what they hired me to do and I'm doing it well. And my art usually ends up kind of going on the little burner in the back of the stove. It's still burning. It's simmering right now, in fact. But I'll get back to it. When I got to Vermont Studio Center, it took me about 3 months to start really feeling like I was making the type of work and the amount of work that I wanted to while I was there. And so let's see, December, January, February, I'm actually scheduled to start making work again now any moment. So
brilliant.
yeah, stay tuned. More work to come. When you're making a big life change, coming to a residency or going, to a place like Penland to take a class, you've got this unique timeline that the start and the end date, and you can kind of plan exactly what you want to be able to fit into that space and that time. And when you go to live somewhere for a year, 2 years, 3 years, for as long as they'll have you, the priorities shift. I have to kind of reestablish a personal life. I've got 2 beautiful, gorgeous little bonsai trees that depend on me and need me as much as I depend and need them. They're here with me right now. Maybe a tip for all of those people out there that might be living in a virtual office right now. I came across something that I really feel is going to be life-changing, make my virtual experience much better. I just want to share it with you. Hold on. Today, so this is what I'm going to be sitting on to keep my posture right or keep my core tight. I'm gonna be working from the yoga ball from here on out. I'll let you know how it goes. It's fantastic to see you. I miss you guys so much. I miss everyone there. It's one of the things that has been kind of an eye-opener with, COVID-19 is really thinking about the relationships that I value in my life, not just what it is that I need to navigate to get through a day or, a space or a task. And the relationships that I was able to form with you name it, everyone we worked with up there, as well as all of the residents, were just wonderful. I miss you a lot. Yeah, I miss you terribly. I miss you very, 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 very much.
Oh man, I miss him so much. It's really hard not to have him around all the time. It's really hard not to have anyone around, actually. Next up, we have Sarah with the weather. Sarah? Sarah? Sarah!
Hi, this is Sarah with the weather. It's raining. It's the Gihon River. I wonder what the weather's doing where you are. Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Sarah.
Nice to see you. Bye.
All right, I really hope you enjoyed our first segment. I know I did. And I can't wait to keep doing this. We'll see you on Wednesday.